Hi, I'm Dr. Margreet Wibbeling, midwife specialist and your host of the Birth and Baby show, brought to you by Sister Lillian Center and Sensitive Midwifery. We empower moms and midwives to have the best birthing and parenting experience through natural, physiological and intuitive care, resulting in birth and baby advice you can trust. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. We are busy with a beautiful series that's called Birth Options, and for this episode we've got another lovely birth story lining up for you called Normal Vaginal Delivery in a Hospital. In this case it was a private hospital. The guest of the show is Inge Burger, and she's one brave woman. You're going to learn a lot from her story. Hi everyone, welcome back for another episode, and we are busy with a series that I'm so excited about. It can't get better for me than talking birth stories. Really, I can never get enough of them because every birth story is different, every situation is unique, every woman is unique. Yeah, so but we can learn from each other's birth stories. And for today's episode, I've got a very special dear guest, Inge Burger. Right? Hi. Inge, I'm so glad that you agreed to share your story, and I'm looking forward to hear it because I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's see where this goes. But tell us, what birth did you have?
So I had a natural birth.
Yeah.
That was my plan.
Okay.
From the beginning. Well, not from the beginning. Actually, in the beginning,
I
wanted a C-section. Just because I thought like it's more controlled.
Right.
I can plan the date and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did your prenatal class.
Okay, yeah.
And I decided, on a natural. So I did have a natural birth.
Okay, so that's already a lot in there, what you said now.
Yeah.
Let's unpack it a bit. So you were also one of those first time pregnant.
Yes.
And did you think about your birth options before you were pregnant, or?
Not really. I've heard what other people said, and I've like watched the movies and see what happens, but I've never even given it thought.
Right.
Didn't really know what goes into it, like what happens in that room even. So then you got pregnant finally. Didn't just happen either. No, we were struggling for like 1.5 years about. So we were very excited when we finally felt pregnant, and then I only later on I started thinking of like the birth, and the more like it came to that point, the more you think about it, the more real it becomes, and like the more scary. But
wow.
So I'm happy with my choice that I did make at the end.
Yeah. So in your journey towards making your choice, you started to obviously investigate a bit more and find out what your options were.
Yes.
How did that work for you? Were you aware of your options?
Like my gynae of my OB/GYN person, she went through all my options with me, and then said I must decide a plan. And I also spoke with friends that had babies before, and look online on social media and apps, see. I also watch YouTube videos of people's birth stories and what they went through. So I was just exploring all the options, and then I got cold feet and was like, no, I want to plan this, so I want the C-section. But then at the end we decided, no, natural, let's just do it, let's try and see if we can do it.
Wonderful.
It's
And hubby was on board?
He was very on board and very supportive. He said I can do whatever I wanted to do, it's up to me. But no, he was very excited and cheered me on, and it was nice because he did the classes with me, the prenatal classes, so he knew exactly what was going to happen, what was going on, so that helped.
That does help. Get them also to think about it.
Exactly, so you don't have to tell them everything.
Yes, because you automatically research
exactly,
also.
They don't.
They don't, it would be a bit awkward.
They just
maybe.
listen to you, it's a bit weird.
Okay, so now I'm very curious. So how did it then unfold, your birth story?
So it was a Sunday, I think a Sunday afternoon. I was lying on the couch, we were watching something, because my due date was the 5th of August. So, but then this was the 2nd of August that I was lying on the couch, and then I felt a weird pinch feeling. It's this is weird, and I thought, I think my water just broke, but I was lying down. So I thought, if I'm going to lie down, then the water's not going to come out.
Uh-huh.
So then I stood up and I'm like, and then my water broke, like it came out. And I'm like, Tabu, my husband's name is Tabu. So I'm like, I think this is definitely my water that's breaking. I'm not like doing this by myself.
Yeah.
So and then luckily all my bags were packed like long ago. So we were very calm, like, because you also told us, just be calm, there's no need to freak out and panic.
Mm-hmm.
So he grabbed my bags and I got in the car and we just decided to go to the hospital immediately.
Yeah.
Because it's in PE and like you don't know how far you are.
Yeah.
Because with my the last doctor's visit, I was already like 1.5 centimeters dilated.
Okay.
So I didn't know, like, is it more now? Like, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So we hopped in the car and drove to PE. And then in the car, I had an app that like the contractions that you can like.
Okay, so your water broke, but you also already experienced...
I did have some contractions. When we were on our way to PE, it started. Like lightly, but I could definitely feel like stuff's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just on the app, you can just play when it starts and stop. And then eventually it will say to you, like, get to the hospital. It's like, it's not close.
Yeah.
So we got there and they booked us in. That was like 3 in the afternoon that my water broke, just for reference. So then I was lying in my room for long because they weren't so concerned with me because nothing's really like actively happening. Like I just have some contractions and it's a Sunday, so I think people are more maybe calm and there's not a lot happening at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just lying there and something that I didn't know before. I thought like if your water breaks, then it just breaks and it's done. But no, my water was just coming out the whole time I was lying there.
It's like, break, get it over and done with now.
No, it was like the whole time.
True that.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So, I was just lying there, Tabu was sitting and just like, not a lot to do, telling all the family like it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But so that then time just went by. My contractions they put the monitor thing on, and then you could see like it's getting worse and whatever. But I could still like you can handle it up to a point. And I would also sit on the ball, one of those gym balls.
Yes.
So I would jump on that a bit just to get it moving. And then they came and check like how far I'm dilated.
Yeah.
Every now and then. I'm not like 100% sure like what time. I can't remember. But we were basically there the whole day. Like, because she was only born then at like 2 in the morning. So we were there 12 hours.
On Monday?
Yeah, on the Monday morning.
The Monday morning?
Yeah. Oh, so my water broke on the 1st of August, sorry. Yeah, and then on the 2nd of August she was born.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, so... I'm just babbling now.
That's fine.
Where were I? Where was I?
Of checking how far you were.
They came to check. The nurse.
Mm-hmm.
She came to check every now and then. And I was getting a little like impatient. Because like... It feels to me like it's very close, and then she would say, "No, it's not yet."
Yeah,
whatever. Because he was so bored as well. Just like want stuff to get going now.
Of course, you're waiting.
You're waiting, and the doctor wasn't there as well because it's a Sunday. And my doctor wasn't on call that day. So it was just this nurse, and but anyway, and then she asked if I wanted something for the pain. Like the injection, she wanted to give me like injection, and I just remember like I think my friend said, and like the injection is not always, don't take it because it can make you very like druggy. Yeah. But then she said it's like a muscle relaxant. So she gave that to me. It didn't really do anything, I don't think. And then my plan also was I wanted the epidural. Okay. Actually, that was my plan. But then, as the day went on, I kept asking the nurse like, I want the epidural. Do you think I should get it? And she just kept saying like, whether you get the epidural or not, you're not gonna feel nothing. Like so. she was just like very anti the epidural.
Okay.
And I don't know, and then the time just went by, and she called the doctor, and then it was too late for the epidural anyway. Yeah. So I couldn't get it. So they gave me the gas.
Okay.
Which was like my best friend that day. So I was just like on the gas with every contraction. That actually really helped me a lot because it helps you to focus.
Yeah.
So I was just in the zone with my gas. Like every time it comes, I would just breathe and count and just like held my husband's hand. I like scratched him, like stuck it, no, like he bled a bit. But,
I'm sure you can handle.
Yeah, I was just like holding this, just looking forward, not like thinking of anything else with every contraction, because then it started to get like really intense. So yeah, I'm just lost my story now. The contractions.
Yeah, you were saying you actually had a plan to get the epidural, and then that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. I got the gas.
You got the gas, yeah.
The gas, and also while I was doing this, the song "A Million Little Miracles," that chorus was just all that was in my mind. The only thing I was thinking of was that chorus and this gas and the breathing and
Did you have music playing, or it was just in your mind?
No, it was in my head.
Beautiful.
So because we listened to it in the morning, so I think that's why it was just fresh in my head.
Yes.
So it was just playing, focusing on that. So then eventually it was not time, so they got the doctor. The doctor came from home. Dr. Victor. Yeah. So she came, and it was like go time.
Go time.
So my husband said, because I asked him last night, I can't remember, I had to push for like, I think 6 or 7 times.
Okay.
Before anything even came, like she even like showed or ground or and then so that was quite intense. Because you really have to like put everything in, and then the contractions come, and you're not allowed the gas anymore at that stage as well. So I'm just like, you just have to like
go for it now.
Just have to go for it. I just need to get this baby out, so just focus, and and then eventually they had to cut me, or the
episiotomy. Yeah, that one.
They had to do that, and get the vacuum as well, because they were struggling to get it, or like she was not like coming out, and then with that I had to push like another like 3 times, and then she came out. But then when she came out, they saw that the umbilical cord was over her shoulder like a handbag.
Okay.
So that's why she like it was a bit of a struggle
to
get out. But so then she was out, and then immediately after that you kind of forget
what you've been through.
What you've been through, and you feel like you haven't been through anything. But
radical, hey?
That's quite crazy.
Wow.
I wish I had a video actually of it to just, because I think you as the person going through it, you don't remember everything. Because you're so focused.
You're so in your internal world.
Yes. You just in your own world.
Sure. What a story. But amazing. For the first time pregnancy, it's quite normal that things can feel like they're slow. And listening to you, this breaking of the water as a start is never really, for me as a midwife, not the best start.
Okay.
Really? Because exactly what happens then is that you think like, okay, I need to get to the hospital, I need to happen, and then you can have quite a long stretch at a hospital that can be quite boring and so forth. But it seems like it all went very well for you, and you were patient and and progressed nicely, made use of whatever the hospital had to offer. So that was great. Wow. And how did your husband look back onto seeing you go through all of this?
He thought I was this superhuman person. Like, he was just super shocked, I think. He, like, days after, it's just like,
can't believe it.
I just like can't believe it. It's like women are like on another level and so strong. Like, I didn't think he thought I would be so, because I'm the type of person, I'm easily, I say like, I'm over it, I'm not going to try again, like I'm done, like it's just too difficult. But I just didn't do that. I didn't even cry, so I think he was very
he
shocked.
got to know another part of you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Wow.
that was quite. I think he enjoyed the experience as well. Like it's obviously amazing to see your baby being born.
Yeah. And both that a dad gets born and a mother gets born. Yeah. It's such an amazing moment. Eh?
No, definitely. Nothing's ever the same again.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you look back? You shared a little bit. You really felt like afterwards, okay, it's over. That's the crazy part of it.
Like I tell my husband, like I say, like when I think of it, it didn't feel that bad to me, and it feels like I'm making it up, or like but it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like the birth experience, I had a really good experience.
Yeah.
And I think that also the thing is, I went in very open-minded. I was like, I don't have a set plan. Like I'm open, whatever they need to do, they can do to get this baby out. Because I think if you don't want them to cut you, or you don't want this, and then it happens, then I think you can be very disappointed, or so I think that also helped me to just go with the flow, and
that definitely helps for a good birth. Yeah,
definitely.
To be open-minded.
Yes.
And it also sounds like you felt continuously in the whole process that you were well supported and looked after.
Yes.
And that is also
I had a very good nurse that was there. That the whole day she was very supportive. And then Tabu, but he was like on his phone the whole time, like telling my mom and because everyone was asking him though. At one stage I was like, just put away your phone.
Yes.
Because focus on me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But no, it was a good experience.
And I'm actually so proud of you that you didn't do the epidural.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. But I think, Inge, that's also a big point, because most women, they have a massive fear of the pain. Yes. So when you go into this thing, then of course you want to do something for the pain. So it's a very normal thought to have. But I think it's also really good to also be open-minded in that you say, okay, let's see. You don't have to have your mind set on the epidural. You can know, hey, it's one of my options, and then see how it goes. And that actually happened for you.
Yes.
And then you surprised yourself, right? You didn't know you could cope with it.
And I think you also, with movies and everything, you make it in your head like it's gonna be. Obviously it is hectic pain.
Yeah.
But I think I had this big idea, and then I was kind of
Yeah. It's actually really natural, and your body knows what to do.
Yeah, and you told us, like, your body literally knows what to do, and that's how you were made to do it. So
So it was very much happening in your mind.
Very much. I think it's very much in your head. You just have to.
You keep saying. I heard it in your story that I need to focus.
Just my mind on the one thing, because you have to get the baby. Like, I want to see the
Needs
baby,
to come out.
And the baby can't stay just there, like halfway in, halfway out. It has to come out.
Yes.
So I have to do everything in my power. I try to just get it out and healthy and good.
And that's a very important aspect. Yeah.
Yes.
And then another thing that you also don't know before you've ever been through that is how powerful your hormones are.
Yes.
And those things, that the endorphins that you have, all of that, really numbs you a little bit. Definitely. And that's also why you forget about the pain so quickly afterwards.
For sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow. Yeah. Hey, what an amazing experience.
No, it was amazing.
Sure.
No. Happy.
Wow. And tell me, last thing, how did life after birth go for you? Breastfeeding, did you breastfeed?
Yeah, she came out, like, they put her on my belly just as she came out, and she was like going with the mouth, like looking for the breast.
Yeah.
Already, so she latched like right away. So
beautiful.
Yeah, it was breastfeeding. It went well from the beginning, which I'm very thankful for, because I know people struggle with that. So yeah, breastfeeding went well. Like, my recovery went well as well, but that's just a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
obviously with a cut it's a bit more uncomfortable.
Because you have to sit a lot with the but that healed also quick. Like, I think you're so focused on the baby also during the birth. I think already then you this mother thing kicks in, and you don't think about yourself like
incredible,
at all.
Hey?
It's just like this baby. You just have to do what you have to do.
Yeah. Amazing. Sure. Wow, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you for
Is there anything specific that you would like to share with our listeners? There's obviously mommies listening in that are still needing to give birth.
I would just say that I think as women we are capable of much more than you think. I think, and you shouldn't focus too much on like stuff you see in movies, on TV, whatever. Like your body is super capable, and if I can do it, like I'm not a very tough person or like a big strong person, but I did it and I didn't cry, so you can do it.
Oh, I love that.
This episode is sponsored by Crash Guard. A balanced diet containing essential vitamins and minerals is important for the growth and development of your children. Our Crash Guard Immune Multivit Syrup is a multivitamin and mineral supplement specifically formulated to give your child's body the right nutrition at the right levels every day. The Crash Guard Immune Multivit Syrup is an ideal supplement for fussy eaters who might not be getting all of the important vitamins and minerals from their diet. Now, for children, there is no time to be sick. They want to play games, see their friends, and have lots of fun. But kids have a sharing, caring nature and tend to share their germs with everyone around them. Crash Guard offers nutritional daily supplements to help support your child's immunity so they and the whole family can stay healthy too. You can get your hands on Crash Guard Immune Multivit Syrup at Clicks, Discam, independent pharmacies and selected stores. Thank you, Crash Guard, for keeping our kids healthy.
So Inge, let's just go back a little bit. You said that you were set on a Caesar and then you did the antenatal course and you changed your mind.
Yes.
So what happened here?
I don't know which class it was you get, but you were talking about the birth options and just how important it is for the baby to go like through the like natural way, for the spine, like the lungs and all these things. I didn't know that at all, that it was so important. And also the umbilical cord, that you have to like wait before you cut it, all of those things, like lots of info that you gave us that like changed my mind. And you just made it sound, the one thing that you said that really also convinced me was you said that women in comas or like this can give birth.
Yeah.
So then I was like, wow, then that's the way then. If it's so natural for your body to do that, then
yes,
why not try it? So that really inspired me, and then we changed our mind.
So it was almost learning to trust the ability of the body.
Yes.
And also getting more aware of that it's not just a choice, a nice to have choice, but there's a lot of reasoning for it.
Why not an easy option.
Why would you not want that for your baby? Either way, birth is a big deal.
Yes.
But that is really important aspect that I think many women are not aware of.
Yes.
So it's not only about the woman, it's also about the baby here.
Exactly.
So I think that's an important thing to emphasize, is that when it comes to a normal and a natural birth, is first of all the baby decides when it's ready to come out, and that is really, really essential, because the baby starts kicking in the hormonal cascade to get contractions going once a baby's lungs are mature. So a baby also needs to come to a full maturity, and whatever we interfere before the time, whether it's with an induction or an elective cesarean section, we actually cause a form of prematurity on a baby. Luckily they're tough and they can make it, but they have to catch up afterwards, and then often the breastfeeding doesn't go as well. And then another really important thing is that that you mentioned is for the baby to go through the birthing channel, where it definitely also gets the squashing of the lungs already for the extra fluid that comes out, the alignment of the baby's spine, and then also to go through there's a lot of microorganisms that is already gonna line the baby's internal gestational tract, which is very important for the immune system. So and skin to skin afterwards, and delayed cord clamping, all those things are just the best for baby, the very, very best. So to set them up for life.
Yeah, and another thing I want to add on that they do at the hospitals now, they don't take your baby and like wash the baby at all. So that's also, because you also said it's good for them to have the not being washed immediately. Yes. So I was quite impressed that they also with it now. Luckily we all keep learning, and research comes out, and we keep changing as we know more. So that is that's why it's important to be informed. Yes.
Yeah. I just want to summarize this birth option then. This would be in the books of normal birth in a hospital setting. A normal birth is when that stands for when it comes out per vagina, and that's what Inge had. She had some help. She had interventions. So she took a little bit of pain medication, had some gas. Those were options available for her. And then during the actual pushing stage, I'm sure you were on your back.
Yeah,
that didn't allow you. So that is the thing for when you go with a doctor option, a gynecologist, obstetrician, they would not be explorative with different positions. So you will be on the back, and there's a more chance that you will need some help, like episiotomy and the vacuum, some support. But what I love that Inge pointed out is that if it happens, it's actually not that bad. So you had a good normal birth experience, and you had all the benefits from it, like the instant skin to skin with the baby, the instant sucking. Those things are so important for the baby's life, on setting baby up for a good breastfeeding, good bonding, and then I'm sure you were also having the full benefits of being on an absolute hormonal high.
Yes.
Because the hormones afterwards are just insane. You're just on a high. You want to show the entire world what you've done. Hey?
Yeah, I feel very proud.
You feel super proud, and rightfully so.
Yes.
Yeah. No. So that was another beautiful story and a birth option that is that you can consider. Thanks, Inge.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please share this with a friend who will benefit from this. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever we release new videos like this on our channel. We'd love to stay in touch and keep you updated with all our latest content and resources to equip and empower you. So if you're a midwife or any type of birth and baby worker, go to sensitivemidwifery.co.za/free gift. If you're a mom, visit sisterlillian.co.za/free gift for more training and resources. That way we can keep you up to date when we release new episodes like this, plus a few other bonuses. You can also find the links I just mentioned in the show notes. Remember, you're making a big difference because you are shaping the future of humankind. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to journeying with you. Breastfeeding is one of the amazing life experiences a woman and a baby can share, but it's not always easy. The truth is that breastfeeding is a skill, and like any other skill, you need to learn, practice, and be supported in order for it to become second nature. Sister Lillian Center Essential Breastfeeding course will teach you everything you need to know about nursing and how to love your breastfeeding days. Click the link in the show notes or visit sisterlillian.co.za/breastfeeding course to find out more about this invaluable course. And if you're enjoying the content, remember to share this with a fellow mommy or friend.